I'm back. And I went outside. It's cold. So I'm here. All right, now, in case you didn't see the short video I posted, there's issue 6. Good vibes. All right. So that's a pretty sweet one right there. All right. I knew I had it. All right. Put that better. All right. Now, we got. This is what I was talking about what DC and Marvel could do it too, is do a better job with information. Because if you don't know anything and you're getting into it, you're going to look right past books like this when you're putting this run together. All right. And there's tons of books like this for any title you can come up with. They're important to the main run. And if you don't know, you can overlook these on a major oversight. So they can put up like a monthly featurette of a book that would like lead new people to where they need to go in order to understand where we're at now. I'm not saying that this is the book you need, but if you're interested when you get into volume 3 and you're doing the 600s, you definitely need this. This is part of the 600 run. All right. Now, the main purpose of this video is to do a challenge. All right. I talked to a few of my friends on TikTok and on here, and unfortunately, I can't share my live stream to both of them at the same time using StreamYard because I don't have the stream key. All right. So, that being said, I'm on YouTube. All right. The challenge is to pick a book or a title. Title sounds a lot better. All right. And how long can you talk about one book or one title the longest? You know, is it Aquaman, which I hope it's not? Is it the X-Men? Is it the Avengers, Batman, Superman? Whatever floats your boat. You know, everybody's got that one book. Some people have more than one book. But I'll start with Batman. All right. Let's see. Here's another version of what I was just saying about the Battle of the Cow. Battle for the Cow. All right. 2 years from now, 3 years from now, people will forget all about this book. And the problem with forgetting about this book is they actually stopped publication of volume 3 to put this book out. So, in my mind, this book is part of volume 3. All right. Because if you're going to tell me, like, they made a big Badoo over, I think it was Action Comics or Detective Comics, one of them, continual publication of said title without missing. So if that's the case, then this is part of volume 3. All right. Now, I got this one. Everybody knows this book that knows me. But I don't remember if they stopped publication of volume 3 to put this one out, if they took the place of it. All right. But that being said, all right, I still consider this to be part of volume 3. All right. Same thing for the tie-ins. You got a lot of tie-ins for like Blackest Night, which is another book in question that I talked about. So you got issue 1. By the way, great book. All right, issue 1. You got issue 2. And you got issue 3. And that being said, these books, again, run the same pattern as Battle for the Cow, that they could get forgotten about or overlooked very easily. And they're a major part of the story. All right, because this is Dick Grayson right here as Batman. All right. Got a ton of tie-ins for both. Let's see. I only have the Battle for the Cow right now. So let's take a look. What we got? All right, got issue 1. You got Oracle. All right. Got issue 2. issue 1. I don't have these complete, so this is just showing you what I was talking about. Reference. Azrael. This is Death's Dark Knight. All right, a little ominous sounding. You got the Network. This is a one-shot. You got Man Bat. Another one-shot. Nope, my dog's doing something over there. Knock it off. The Underground. All right, you got the Riddler, Two-Face, and Penguin on this one. All right. And then you got Arkham Asylum. This is a creepy ass looking cover. And another one shot, Gotham Gazette. All right, so we got that done. That over there. Showed those last night. All right. Now here's another one that ties right into the main Batman series. All right. You got Night Terrors, The End, or Night's End. So this is a good read. This is really a good read. In my memory, DC doesn't do this a heck of a whole lot. But at the end of this story, I'll show you what. That's cool art right there. Man, the Sandman. That was pretty good. All right. Right there. Let's see if I can get the right part. All right. This is where Batman falls down, collapses, and he wakes up in issue 137 of Batman. So not too many times they ever do that as far as like lead an event book into the mainstream book. Felt like continuity. All right. Got issue 4 right here. Now, anybody that read this book knows this is the end. All right, so they did this unusual. So you got number 3. Story was good. I liked it. Issue 2. Issue 1. But this is another set of books that, if you don't remember the release order, you might overlook this one. All right. So this was pretty good. Now let's see. Forget what part here. All right, but Batman, Catwoman, The Gotham War, Scorched Earth. I enjoyed this book. Thought it was good. If it felt out of character, there was a reason for it. All right. Now I'm missing issue 2 of this. It's the only one I'm missing, but I got issue 1. All right. Batman, Catwoman, The Gotham War, the Red Hood edition. And we have Battle Lines, number 1. Navigating some of these series is challenging when you forget where they were and they took place. So we got 59, Catwoman. Great cover. We got 58. '57. And 55. So I don't know if I have 56. So I've got to look into that. But I thought it was good. And I like it when it's different. So, how many times you want to watch the Joker and Bane take over Gotham City? You know, it gets kind of recycled. All right. There's a couple people on YouTube, and I don't like criticizing other people, but some of them it's well deserved. And they always have something negative to say. The whole channel's based on negativity. And when people criticize the books, sometimes it looks like it's trendy. If some like a big channel gives his opinion or her opinion, and they say it sucks or it's this or it's that, blah blah blah, it gets trendy and everybody jumps on the boat. Some people I doubt even read the book that are, criticizing it, and that's kind of dumb. Um, I do not recommend doing that. I mean, have your own opinion. Read the damn book and kind of look for. Sometimes you have to wait till the ending to judge the book properly. Because what doesn't make sense in a 6-issue story when you're on issue 2 might make better sense when you're on issue 6. All right, just my opinion. All right, now this one was the one where I believe Nightwing and Batman went toe to toe, and this was way out of character. This is one of the reasons why it sold me that that's not really Batman. All right, he left Damian behind. All right, now anybody that knows Batman knows he's not leaving anybody behind. All right, when the situation calls for whatever it is that he's doing, he's not leaving his allies behind. You'd never do that. He wouldn't act emotionless to Selina's death. He wouldn't act like Jason Todd is a tool. All right, these are all things done because of one reason. All right, it's not really Batman. But where that character lands after this is all over, when this is all said and done, where Batman right here, where he lands, I think is going to be very interesting, because I don't think that character is going anywhere. They're not going to just end it. All right, I think they actually have a plan with that guy. All right, so it worked very well for Marvel with all the spiders, the clones for Peter Parker and Wolverine and stuff like that they've done over the years. All right, so if you take a look at Chip's track record, he took Matt Murdock out of the equation of the Daredevil book and inserted Elektra. So he's got a track record of doing stuff like this. Got 137. This is a underrated cover. This is a great cover. If there's anybody that's going to give him an earful, it's going to be her. All right, showed this one already. I'll show it again. 136. All right, enjoyed these books. Thought they were very, very good. All right, and we got these. I don't know why they were in the stack with those right there, but more books that, if you're not careful, can get overlooked down the road. All right, you got the Fear State Alpha. Actually, got to reread that because I don't have any remembrance of it right now. We got Omega. All right. Let's see, what else do we got? We got 135 over here now. We're back to that. The Fear State stuff I thought was decent, what I remember. All right, I don't have that memory where it just stays in my head unless I reread it multiple times. All right, you got Red Mask. I do not remember which one was the first appearance of Red Mask, but we got 134 with him on it. I think we got a lot more to go with that guy. This is an awesome cover. All right, so we got Dead Alfred on this Earth. On this Earth right here, all right, we have an Alfred with no Bruce Wayne, which again makes perfect sense considering the fact that this Batman's going to, I believe he's going to land there permanently. All right, so Batman needs an Alfred. In Dark Crisis, all right, you have the real Batman on that planet with a bizarre version, from what I can see so far, of Alfred. So they got some stuff to get done here. So you got 133. Excellent cover. We got 132. Again, more reasoning to think that that's not really Batman. Read the book, you'll find out. 131. I do not remember the ins and outs of this one, so take a peek at it later. This is the one right here. I think this is the one. All right, where he fell from space. Excellent story. All right, excellent. $129. 128. There's a lot of one shots. For you got the Gardener, Peacekeeper. Punchline had one, I think. Don't quote me. These are all books that, if you're not careful, get overlooked in time, and people just forget that they were printed. All right. $126. $125. All right, so we got this done again. All right, let's move on to some other stuff now. $124. Um, 123. Again, more one shots were with this one, the Shadow War. So this crossed over, if I remember correctly, it crossed over to Deathstroke's book. Plus, there were one shots involved. All right, but great cover. You got Talia on the cover. Always a good cover when she's on it. Like the character a lot. I like Catwoman more though. All right, 121. Again, I like Joshua Williams' writing, but it's not up here. It's not down there. It's in the middle somewhere. Lex Luthor is definitely a character that I think they have no idea what they're doing with half the time. All right, 120. Abyss. Strange character. What is that? 119. All right, we got 118. $117. This is a cool cover. There's three-way connecting covers on this. Let's see. Definitely a cover missing here. No. Now, I'm not going out of my way to finish this one, but you got 115, 116, 117. So I'm sure 118 probably has the cover that goes over here to the right. And you got Ivy and the Gardener. We got Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper. 116. Now, this is an interesting conversation. It's like this guy wanted to be good, but he wound up getting manipulated, put into the bad side. He disappeared after he was done with this story, and this is definitely a character I'd like to see a little bit more of. I don't want to see this is like something that they usually would put on the Suicide Squad, and I don't want to see that. You're gonna tell me that that's not really Batman, or that is Batman? Explain to me how Catwoman's on the Suicide Squad now. All right, that's really Batman. Somebody tell me that one. There's another part of the connecting cover. 117. What's up, Warden? How are you today? Thank you for showing up. My Sunday is cold. How about yours? We got 128. We're jumping all over the place now. 120. I'm outside for peace and quiet purposes. I'm sure you can understand that one. All right, we got 120. My second copy, if I'm not mistaken. I think I already did that one. Now, some of these covers, these variants, they look really nice, but they come off very dark. Oh, ain't catching me in the gym. My back would be barking at me all day. Oh, thank you. That's not my cup of tea anymore. All right, more 118s. After picking up short boxes, and after I'm done, like 20 minutes after I'm done, my back is yelling at me. We got 118. Did you pick a title yet? I think G.I. Joe would be a good one for you. 116 right here. I'm a big believer in getting the A covers. Ask my wife. I annoy the crap out of her about it. 115. There's another character you could do something with right there. Miracle Molly. She had a one shot too. Let's take a look over here. 114. Give me your top 3 books that you could say you would put in the mix that you have to decide which one to do. What would be your top 3 books that even put into the category? One 14, another good character right here. One 13. We got a variant for 113. This is cool. This guy, I believe you pronounce his name Jimenez. All right. This guy can draw. He draws Superman great. Look at this. This is his idea of a cover. This is a great cover. Nothing over the top. Nothing offensive to anybody. Just a great cover. Man's got skill. Now everybody liked this one. I've shown this one before. Everybody likes this cover. All right, 112 variant. All right, we got the Scarecrow. Now that definitely looks way better than the original Scarecrow. Basically, like he had a burlap sack over his head. All right, we got 111. I forget the one girl's name here, but you got Molly and Batman again. All right, we got Brooding Batman, 111. Again, too dark. Not every one of them's got to be this damn dark. All right, 110. This is another one. This guy can draw. All right, we got Peacekeeper and Batman going toe to toe here. Now, this is what I'm talking about. If I'm going to get a variant, this is my kind of variant. All right. So here we are with this one. Beautiful cover. $109. I don't know why I bought this 109 variant. Not my kind of cover, but you know what? I'd love to see that Spider-Man one. I mean, you get challenged, and it could be by anybody. You get challenged by somebody who says, Warren, can you do 6 hours of talking strictly nothing but Spider-Man? Could you do it? All right, we got Miracle Molly, 108. More amazing art right here. Look at this one. This is awesome. The variant doesn't come in close to what this one is. This is really good. So issue 107. We got 106. And one of these, I think it's this one. This one spiked in price on the app. I think it's up to like $80 or $90 for this one. Oh, you got to do the challenge though. So if you get challenged, you got to find 6 hours in your week and do a 6-hour live stream. Believe me, it might just be more fun than you think. You know, you never know. Could you talk, technically, could you talk about Spider-Man for 6 hours? Hypothetically. 105. Another great cover. Yeah, Clown Hunter, I think his name is, and Harley. What's up, Kenneth? How are you? $103. Nice cover. Again, a little too dark. Like the tattoos on Harley Quinn, the detail came out really nice. See if I can get it a little closer. All right, 102. I think this is the first appearance of Ghostmaker. (101). I do not remember anything in this book, but it's a Batman book. I got to get it. All right, we got 100. I do not know the variant one of this one, or if this is. I think this might be the air cover. We got this one. This is nice. Again, too dark, but still it works. $99. Again, 99. Great cover. Issue 98. If my old lady let me, my wife, I could talk about Batman all day with her. She probably hit me in the head with something by the end of it, but we got 97. All right, another 97. We got 96. $95. $94. Awesome cover. $93. I did Batman live streams before, and one thing that always drives me crazy is everybody always asks about this same prototypical question: who's your favorite Batman? When they say that, they're talking about the movies. Um, they're all okay for their time spans that they were all put out because the different eras dictated the style of the movie. Adam West, to me, is the best Batman because he was the first Batman. Best Batman movie I've ever seen is Batman Begins. All right. The latest variation of Batman, that was a very good Batman movie. All right. But I don't like the actors come and go. So the book is where it's at for me. And if you want to ask me what's my favorite Batman, it would be the blue and the gray Batman. I forget who started the blue and the gray costume. I think it was Neil Adams. But it lasted for a very long time. And when they changed it, if I remember correctly, due to Michael Keaton's movie. And that did not make me very happy. But it grew on me. It took a long time to grow on me, but it grew on me. I stopped buying comic books 1996, 97, something like that. And I was out for a long time. And I came back in 2009. I think it was 2010. And the art style amazed me so much. Like I got right into Batman, back into Batman about issue 689, 690, and it was so good I had to go get the rest of them. And then I found Wolverine, the one story arc, Enemy of the State. Now, I think it's volume 3 or 4 of Wolverine. If you ever get a chance and you want to read a good book, Enemy of the State, it's got a lot of different characters in it. I believe Mark Waid wrote the book. It's an excellent, excellent Wolverine book. Excellent. Yeah, still not. She still needs to grow on me more. 91. When I seen that new paper that they put the books on when I came back, I was amazed how nice it all looked. Issue 90. And they put more detail into a lot of the comics now, more than ever. Like the background scenery gets more attention than ever before. All right, we got 90. All right, we got the variant for that one. Enemy of the State. It's a great read. You know what's a good one? Is the one that they did with Wolverine right after Enemy of the State. The one where he was in the concentration camp, and he wound up he was driving the commander insane because they couldn't kill him. They threw him in the oven. They put him in front of a firing squad. And there was no words in the story whatsoever. It's just art, and it's a great book. Kind of reminds you of that one book that they did for Batman for Tom King, where it was just Batman and the Joker, and they're going down the building, level by level. There's no dialogue whatsoever in the whole book. All right, we got the black and white version. If I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, but when they redid the X-Men books, the current ones going on right now, they let Grogan in on the idea. And what that guy was doing, all right, like guys like him, Omega Red, and Sabretooth, they should never, ever get a free pass to be. They're just cold-blooded killers. All right, I was happy to see Gorgon bite the dust in the Ten of Swords. All right, I was happy to see Sabretooth get thrown in the pit. All right, Omega Red, they kind of evolved the character, which made it a little bit more consumable. All right, I like where he's going now. He's got layers to the character instead of just being this gonna kill you kind of guy for the sake of just doing it. All right, I like to see the reasoning behind it all. So they're doing a good job with that one. All right, 89. We got the A cover for 89. I think this is a second print. Yeah, it's a second print. And it took me a while to warm up to these couple of issues. All right, because I didn't think they came off weird when I first read them. But the more the story progressed, the more I read these books, and I changed my opinion on them. Is he actually a decent read? I didn't like some of the art in it, but I did like the story. I like when they took that girl. Where is she? All right, forget her name. All right, right up here. All right, Batman is like fighting her tooth and nail, and she winds up. He gets shot out of the bat plane, I guess, or they call it at the time, whatever it was. He gets shot right out of it, and she's chasing him, and she gets on top of that thing while it's like a skateboard that he's laying on, and he goes under the tractor trailer, and she does a face plant right into the front of the tractor trailer. That was excellent. I thought that was good. All right, 87. You got to pardon the noise. I got a motorcycle going past. Some of those guys get a little carried away with revving their. gun their bikes a little too much around here. All right. I'm missing the city of Bane. Thought I brought it out. All right. You still there, Warren? All right. I am going to take a break, and I will pick this up again very soon. Warren, are you game for coming back in a little bit? Because I need to stand up. My back is hurting sitting in a chair. I don't know how my son does it. My son sits at his desk all day. He plays video games. He's 26 years old. And he sits there for hours in that chair and doesn't move. And I'm like, oh, it must be nice to be 26 again. You would think it'd be the circulation in your legs when you stand up. No, 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 no. It's your back. All right. I will see you in a little bit. I'll give you a heads up before I go on, if that's okay with you. And Kenneth, if you're still out there, thank you very much for stopping by. But I got to take a break. I got to stand up. Yeah, yeah, I agree with this. I agree with this. If you look, he's playing that game on my channel. That new video game that you see. He did a live stream earlier today, and another one. I forget the name of the game, but he plays these games all the time. Like he makes me look so bad. I mean, I do it for a different reason. He's doing it. He's competitive. I'm doing it for fun. And you got to see this kid play Call of Duty. He's really good. All right. He does things I couldn't even think to how to do, but he calls in airstrikes, and I mean, he's got all kinds of crazy shit he does. But that game is awesome. All right, I give him a lot of kudos. Some of the other people I've seen people do the 24-hour live streams where they play a game for 24 hours straight. That takes a lot out of you when you do that. I give them thumbs up on that one. Well, I will be back. I will talk to you in a little bit. I'll give you a heads up.